a fighter and is known as the strongest fighter in Africa.
Best fighter in Africa.
Please
welcome
Abderrezzaq,
Abderrezzaq,
the collider from
the
Algeria.
crash from Algeria.
好，接下来首先让我们用掌声有请出蓝方选手率先登场的，来自非洲最强拳手之一，他是来自阿尔及利亚的冲撞者 Abderrezzaq。
What I will ask you next is also the world's top 70 kilograms class, one of the masters of Muay Thai. This one is our red player, super Spanish, Carlos. Hello everyone, this is Sichuan Satellite TV, Emei Legend 11, created in partnership with Topkin, World Muay Thai Night, Dujianjian Station, in Tony. I am Dong Jiantao. Now the words have fallen. The blue player was knocked down. It was the red square Carlos. Catch this, after Abderrezzaq's legs, a wrestling method. About Abderrezzaq from Algeria, 24 years old this year, height 1.79 meters, 41 accounted for 32 wins, and the red player. It's Carlos from Spain. After both sides came up, it seemed quite compact. Just now, after Carlos's high sweep, I slipped. Now both sides are still quite cautious in their attacks. This embrace between the two sides, and looking at this pace of movement, the two sides didn't have much room for action. Moreover, both sides have opposite attitudes. Yes, Carlos on the red side is counterattacking. Yes, the blue square is the correct frame. In this case, both sides will use backhand punches and back sweeping kicks. The area is quite large and the range is quite large. And such an opposite posture usually hits the leg with a low sweep. Yes. We have seen that once European and American players Muay Thai fight. We see that the technical style, no matter from the perspective of the arms and technical details, they are very different from purely local Thai players. Can you tell me the specific details? Let's look at both sides' offensive methods, still mainly rely on boxing. And there are no local Muay Thai players in the arms. So firmly anchored, still on footwork and movement. Well, see some hints of boxing. For traditional pure Muay Thai players, their arms are wrapped in arms. The center of gravity is relatively high. To higher, raise it to your forehead. Yes. Beautiful. Just now, Karak hit a mid-sweep kick. After being contacted by the blue team player, fall down. This referee is in the way. Although both parties are in the 70 kilograms category, but both sides were jumping up and down on the stage. This body is quite big. Their muscle proportions should be higher than. There are many more normal people, so it looks stronger. For the same 70 kilograms, yes. Therefore, since the two sides are fighting against each other, so both sides don't care about each other. the game comes to the second game. From the fighting situation between the two sides in the first game, we can see the actions of both sides, including the application of techniques and tactics, relatively a bit messy. It feels like the two sides can't get along. I think this is more like a kickboxing match. Sometimes this happens. Waiting is also an attack. Yes. Both sides entered the hugging phase, but neither side could see it. The technical skills of both parties in this entanglement are still slightly different. Once you get close, there isn't much you can do. The action just now was a bit similar to wrestling. I saw another hug. Look at this opportunity for both sides to take a knee. Actually, there is actually a chance to get up on your knees, but both sides are competing with brute force. Yes, but in this case, regarding their performance in the third round, it will have a big impact. Yeah, I saw this wrestling. Very obvious wrestling action. Yes, flying knees were robbed by others. Right pedaling. Because both sides are fighting against each other, so no matter when each side takes the lead, everyone will meet opponents. Use the front hand to sidestep. This flat hook dodge and attack. Okay, enter again. Enter this again. Very awkward hugging stage. Yes. In this kind of hug, this entanglement of limbs on both sides. Didn't see both sides. To do a knee strike or an elbow strike, do something very reasonable. Displacement of a body. For these two players, the frequency of hugging is much greater than other players. Good swing. Both of them have big beards. I can't tell the difference between red and blue when looking at faces. Look at skin color, look at height, leg challenge. Blue player currently on the field. Because the arm span is longer, so I've been trying to take advantage of. This closes the distance. Do this boxing attack. And what about the red player? Keeping distance. This leg attack of leg work. A little more. An elbow from the red side. It's a big weapon for him. Because the blue team's main attack method relies on its own boxing skills. That elbow strike to the elbow. The so-called fist reaches the elbow. This elbow strike is a good way to break the punch. A very powerful way of attacking. So we see the red side facing the blue side. Every time this boxing technique attacks, they all made some elbow strikes. Good. The third round begins. Just the second round. This is what Teacher Dong said. Elbows are a great way to break up punches. Can you tell us in detail about it for our viewers? Yes, because when boxing attacks, if I don't do elbow strikes at the same time, if the elbow strike is within my elbow range, the power of your boxing skills will be limited. At the same time, my elbow presses your fist, can do some sharper attacks, judging from Carlos' actions. When the elbow is raised, this punch also turned my body sideways. This punch was also avoided. Yes, it means hitting both hands with an elbow. For example, when you hit a straight punch, when two straight punches, I can take your fist with both hands, the fist facing my head pressed down. It's convenient at this time. Do this elbow strike. This is why Thai athletes like to use elbows, like to use legs, because the boxing technique is not very easy to use. Boxing technique after 1 hit, 2 hits, and 3 hits. The damage to people is not as great as an elbow strike. Yes, then I will try my best. Even if you are elbowing me at the same time, I was hit by your punch. The influence of punching you at this time is very great, because I have more damaging moves behind me, waiting for you, so you will be very hesitant when punching. Yes, there's a bigger bargaining chip behind. Yes. This blue side is indeed mainly about boxing. But the action of the red side is a little richer. We see a series of low sweep kicks from the red side, already kicked 5 times, hit this blue player. And we see clearly that every time the red side sweeps and kicks, sweeping kick to blue's leg, will have a great impact on the blue side. Yes, this blue square. We see that when the blue side moves with footwork, it has been greatly affected. Explain that this continuous low sweep, this attack on blue's thigh, the damage is very obvious. Yes, his skin is darker. Otherwise, I believe everyone should be able to see his very obvious red color, legs red and purple. Yes, both sides are dissatisfied. Wow. This flying knee was intercepted by the red team player. This red square choice. Wow. Should have been a slip. Should have been a slip. There was no particularly obvious impact. We saw just now. The blue player comes out. When punching straight with the left hand, the player on the red side tried again. Do a knee strike. That elbow strike. Okay, the third season is over.
And now the result is in my hand. The victor goes to the red corner.